Oh, well, first, thank you. I'm glad to be back. I'm happy to find a home at Fort Lewis. You know, it's been great to be around some support and be able to play the game I love again. But just to talk about my journey, in 2007, I signed my scholarship to Michigan State. A few weeks later, found out that I'm diagnosed with bone cancer, got to start chemo immediately. So, you know, of course, I was shocked. My parents, everybody disappointed. I'm not knowing where my life's gonna go, let alone my football career. And you know, I started chemotherapy that next week, and you know, it was a journey. It was a long road. Did 10 weeks of chemo, had that first surgery on my left leg, and it was a success. You know, all the cancer was removed, and I finished the rest of that year off to November, because I had my surgery in July, and I went to November on chemotherapy. Then I enrolled in Michigan State, and it was good to finally get to college. And but I was diagnosed with I had a bone infection my first semester at State, so I had to get sent back home. Another surgery, another two surgeries actually, and I was home for that whole year. So I went back in the fall, and it's been rough for the past 4 years. I've had 9 surgeries. I spent 2 years, 25 months exactly on crutches at Michigan State. And you know, it was a tough journey. You know, a lot of negativity, a lot of naysayers, a lot of doubters in my corner, but also a lot of support. My family, you know, my friends from back home, a lot of people who I didn't even know reaching out to me, and it was great. And you know, 2011, I finally walked back on the field at Michigan State, and you know, I had the opportunity to start that first game, played the first play, and that was special for me. It was a special moment. It was sort of, you know, the beginning. For a lot of people, it was the end, but that was the beginning for me. You know, I always, regardless of everything I went through, I always knew that I'd be able to step back on this field and play this great game that I love, God willing, and God has blessed me tremendously. You know, every day I wake up, I just thank Him, and I'm more than excited to finally get to my senior season. I'm like a super senior now, but it's exciting, and it's just great. Thank you, thank you. It was great. I'm actually first in my family to graduate from college, so it's a big milestone, real big milestone. I graduated December of 2012 with my degree in communications, and you know, it's great. It's great for me because I'm able to further that along in the career that I want to pursue, because I'd like to be a motivational speaker, inspirational speaker. I've started that a little bit in the Chicagoland area, and you know, I just love just telling my story, just inspiring other people. You know, it's a lot of people dealing with different, you know, hard times, different obstacles and circumstances, and you know, I'm just telling everybody that you don't have to be the product of your circumstance. You know, it's your attitude and how you attack that circumstance. You can change it to something that you want. Oh, it's great to be here, and you know what? Michigan State was great, playing in the Big Ten, Division I ball was fantastic, but you know, when I was sick, this is all I asked for. This is all I asked for. All I asked for was an opportunity. I didn't care where. You know, you could have threw me some pads and cleats and told me I got to play on the street. I'm going. You know, and it's always been in me. It's been my love. It's been my passion. And God blessed me with a second chance. You know, a lot of people don't get this. A lot of people, you know, tear their ACL, a lot of lower risk injuries than mine, and they're done. And you know, I'm just letting people know that, you know, you don't have to be done. Your dream doesn't die unless you let it. And I feel like I'll never let my dream die. Oh, I think our offensive line will be one of our strengths this year, because we're returning so many guys who played. You know, see, this is what through my years of the game and just watching it, once you play the game, that's next year after you played, it becomes easier for you. So I expect a lot. I'm obviously the leader of the offensive line, and I expect a lot of myself and my guys. And offensive line is not a position that you can play with just one person. Like, you know, my individual accolades or awards or anything really don't matter. Like, you know, I'm worried about my group, in my unit. You know, I just want to be a great leader for them. As far as our whole offense, I'm excited. We got a lot of guys, a lot of new guys on the outside playing receiver, and then we got a young running back, and I'm excited to see how he plays in camp. And obviously the QB battle has everybody excited. So I'm ready to see how it all unfolds in camp.